quite honored that today our guest is Danny Javier, who I started my career with a very long time ago. Isa po akong host. Isa sa mga host sa kanyang programa na Sanlinggo na po sila noong araw. And he's here with us and we're very honored because he's sharing with the viewers something that he's never talked about before. His death. Parang nakakagulat yun, ano? Danny, namatay ka ba?
June 11, I checked myself. At 21, I had pneumonia. June 11, 2011, I knew I had pneumonia again. Because I know the symptoms, I know the pain, you can't breathe. I checked myself into the hospital. I would curl up, fetal position, just to breathe. So I said, I know this is, so I'd be given medicine. I didn't sleep the whole night. Next morning, there were 8 doctors around my bed. I said, dami nyo.
Oh.
But I knew they were not angels from heaven.
Okay.
So, because I still had to bend forward to breathe.
Okay.
So I said, okay. The doctor said, what do you want to hear? Good news or bad news? I said, bad news.
Bad news first.
Bring it on. And the doctor said, you have only a 10% chance of survival. I said, why? I said, that's bad.
What's the good
why?
news?
Because I had kidney failure. I was suffering from kidney failure, therefore I'd have dialysis soon when I'm right. I had liver collapse. I was suffering from hepatitis A and my liver just gave in. I had pneumonia and I had emphysema. They diagnosed me for emphysema at the same time. And then I did not know that I had congestive heart failure for 1 year. I have such a high tolerance for pain. I didn't know something was hurting. Oh, and then all of this was neatly wrapped and ribboned by sepsis. You know what sepsis is? For everybody's perusal, sepsis is blood poisoning.
Okay.
So whatever's ailing you is running around your body and you're being poisoned constantly. Okay, that's the bad news. What's the good news?
Right?
He said, you still have 24 hours.
Oh my gosh, yun yung good news mo? Isang araw to live?
Yeah, 24 hours before I expire.
Before you're terminated off
So
this
if
earth?
it's 10%, then I'll have 23 hours na lang.
Oh my goodness.
Diba? Or 2 hours and a half.
So why are you sitting here with me now?
So they said, we'll do something, maybe I see you or something. I said, if that's the way I'm going to go, if this is the way I'm going to go, then let me go this way. My children were with me. Buboy visited me in the hospital. He sat down, took a look at me, and for 30 minutes just looked at me like this. And then he said, okay, gotta go, pare. So he left. The moment he left, he started calling people on the phone and said, pare, pray for Danny. Bakit? Mamamatay na. Because I look gray. I didn't look pale, I looked gray. I checked out of the hospital July 22. 11 days I stayed in the hospital. And then I had limitations to my movement, what I could do, so they gave me a strict diet. Forget the fact that miraculously I recovered. And there's another story, but it's too long to tell.
Okay, so what do you attribute to your
diet,
sort of second
diet.
life survival?
Diet, and then after about a year and a half, my body just recovered. Now the next problem was maintaining it. I met this guy, Andy Lugto, who formulated the life oil, which is an extract, an oil extract from the leaves of malunggay and the seeds.
Okay, so for people that don't know what malunggay is,
it's moringa.
It's moringa, right? And in the Philippines, it grows in your backyard.
For those of you who don't know what moringa is, go to theMoringaFarm.net.
Ayan na.
No.
Ayan na.
No, because I want to share this.
Of
the
course.
Same way that I shared Pedro, because after I survived, I was looking for what is the next thing for me to do. And I wasn't looking for any big thing. Nothing of the magnitude of Apo, no. I wanted a simple, giving life. I wanted better quality of life. So Andy explained to me about moringa and about the life-giving qualities, the maintaining qualities that moringa, that malunggay had. And he had captured it in a pill. So he gave it to me and then said, take it every day, first thing in the morning and last thing before you sleep.
Okay, so
And I
twice
took
a
it.
day.
I
Twice
never
a
got-
day
yeah,
in a pill form.
I never got sick since then.
And considering you had all those symptoms.
I never got sick since then. I come to the US, I play golf 3 times a week. That's my office.
So, do you attribute sort of this new healthy lifestyle? Because you look amazing.
Well, diet, siyempre. But aside from diet, there are no other
Maintenance.
vitamins I'm taking. It's just the whole food of Moringa Life Oil.
All right, so this is made in the Philippines?
It's formulated in the Philippines. It's now made in the USA. The Moringa Farm is the brand
Okay.
of our company, American Firebrand. And Filipinos know about Life Oil.
Uh-huh.
It's just not now. It's the same product under a new name for distribution in the US.
Okay.
And many Filipinos know about this, and we'd like to share this with other people because it's such good news for me.
Oo, buhay ka eh. Nandito ka.
Not only that, I'm very active now. I just flew in, went to Seattle. I'm back today. Now we're driving to San Francisco, meeting and playing golf. And
Well, you know what, Danny? Thank you for taking the time to come here to share this good news with everybody. Lahat naman tayo mga kababayan, we want our loved ones to live a happy,
Yeah.
healthier life, di ba?
yeah, and I'm glad for Moringa because I was looking for something as productive and as ingenious as Pedro. And what can be more ingenious than whole food that gives you good maintenance, gives you recovery, original Filipino ingenuity?
Ayan na. Okay, when we return, we'll give you more information about, tada! The Moringa Farm. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Kababayan Today. If you're just joining us, it's a very special episode indeed dahil kasama natin dito on our show for the first time, Danny Javier, and he's sharing such a wonderful product. It's called the Moringa Farm, and it's the pure extract of Moringa oil superfood. Sa hindi po nakakaalam, ang moringa po
Malunggay.
malunggay. And I knew that when I was pregnant and breastfeeding, ito po yung nire-recommend nila talaga. But it's not only obviously for, you know, mothers, but it's something that you can take as a supplement and a maintenance.
For make it part of your diet.
Okay.
When you wake up, it's the first thing you take. And when in the evening, it's the last thing you take. Good for lactating mothers also.
And Danny, it's obvious, you look great. I can't imagine that, you know, from 20 years ago when I first started with you, we would be here and look at you. I mean, I'm just so amazed. Parang bumaliktad yung oras mo.
Yeah, I'm getting to be as young as you.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for coming to Kababayan Today. Alam ko, very busy ka. And for sharing all this news and things that you haven't talked to anybody about.
It's just a start, G. You know, the base company is really Forex Global. And Moringa Farm is going to be embedded in that infrastructure. We have other companies like Carlo Pacific and Bangala that I'll be very involved with. But as long as I'm healthy, and so I should be coming back and forth.
Okay,
And
well,
I'll come and see you every time I have some news.
please, you are more than welcome to come here. At baka, you know, alam ko retired ka na from
No, when my
Apo.
new songs come out,
Ayan! Pwede bang i-debut mo dito?
pwede siguro.
Oh,
Pwede
nako,
siguro.
exciting naman to. We are honored your presence here because I know malaki ang utang na loob ko sa inyo.
Don't say that. It's a
Hindi.
pleasure to be here, G. I'm happy. I don't think there are other people who are as happy as I am that you have the show, that you have this program.
Thank you.
And
Eh,
it's
nakita nyo talaga akong nagsimula eh. So,
yeah, and you deserve all of this, you know.
Maraming salamat.
You had to get somewhere with your career.
Thank you.
I just take a look at all those pictures that you have before the show goes on. Oh, what a wonderful, gorgeous series of pictures.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You've never practically changed.
Oh, hindi naman. I think I started on your show when I was 16. And
Yeah,
since
I know.
then...
I remember the small skirts that you used to, use. I had a difficult time. I had a stiff neck.
Yes, that was 20 years ago, but 21 years ago, believe it or not. But you know what? We are still around, and I have to say thank you so much. This is great news for our kababayans.
Yeah, in due time, you will see Moringa Farm all over.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for taking the time to be here. And like I mentioned earlier, Kababayan Today, sa inyo rin yan. This is your platform, okay? Anytime.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. So if you want more information on the Moringa Farm, you can check out their website, the Moringa Farm. Maraming salamat, Mr. Danny Javier.
Thank you.
And thank you very much to all of you that watch our show every single day. Please check out our Facebook page. We will be giving away Moringa Farm products. Magbabalik po kami dito sa Kababayan Today.